Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. Welcome back. Yes, my Asiatic lilies are literally as tall as I am. Aren't they beautiful? I think this is the perfect spot for them, which is part sun. The reason for today's video, I don't know, can you sense my nerves, my energy? I am on a plant high. I went to my local, it's a farm really, but they have a greenhouse in the spring and they were having a sale, a super duper duper super sale. It was like $2 or less a plant, and I got a lot of good stuff. And I'm going to show you each plant, and we'll get to enjoy this together because I am just so excited. Okay, here's the big finale of this trunk haul. There are 15 plants in this tray. I'm so excited. I got the last one of these. I don't even know what it is. The guy told me, and there's no tag, and I've already forgotten. And I got a bag of soil because we're going to need it. I'm thinking this is going to be a lot of container planting, but I'm not sure because I think I want to make this a house plant. Isn't this so healthy and pretty? I have another variety. This is like an African veil. But mine doesn't look like this. Mine just looks very scrawny and sickly. So I may do a swap. But I'm gonna get all these guys out, and then we're gonna go through and look at them because there is a lot to look at, and it's just I should have went back. I should have got more. I was very, very, very good. Like I restrained myself so well, and now I'm kicking myself in the butt because this is it. That was the last day of the sale, and now they're closed to do all their farm work. That's sad, but we're going to enjoy today's haul, and I'm going to bring it out and we're going to look at each plant. All right, I got everyone out of the car, and now I'm just going to line them up and we will decide what to do with them because I have no idea at all. I do kind of know where I might put this. This is a perennial phlox, and I think it's a hybrid. We'll just start with him. Flame Pro Violet. I need to look this up. It says part sun. I'm thinking I know where I'm going to put him. So I'm going to go ahead and relocate, put him where I want him, and then we'll start looking at all these other guys. These are all annuals, and or they can be a house plant, but they can't stay out after our first frost. This guy can. So take a last look because I'm going to go relocate him right now. Isn't that pretty? Maybe that pot, maybe not, but somewhere in this bed is where I will put this perennial phlox. It's so pretty. Now I do have garden phlox over on this side, and it is not blooming yet, but you can see the structure. Actually looks like some deer might have taken a few nibbles off the tops. And I have 3 containers right back there in the back. I'm thinking maybe one of those containers and maybe a couple annuals with it. Not sure, but it will be somewhere in this bed that I just worked on. FYI, you're going to hear this hideous sound throughout the video. This is not working for me. I try to hide it under the bush and it still makes the horrible noise. The water just keeps coming out. I can't get it to not put all the water onto the ground. So this is probably going to be a fail, but let's get back to the plants. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, so I got the bag of soil. That's a big old bag, probably like almost 3 cubic feet for I think it was $22.99. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I told him I might have to come back and make arrangements to get some more from him somehow. And let's just, I think I'll take everything out because I got 3 of these. I got 2 of these. I have a plan for those, but everything else has no plan whatsoever, except this might be a gift. Yeah, this is one of my favorite plants. I already have 2 in my garden for this year. This is African blue basil. It's definitely a keeper plant for me. You cannot save the seed, but you can take cuttings. And I love this plant, and the bees love this plant. So this can be a gift for someone, so I'm going to put that to the side. Right, so this beautiful specimen is scavola, or fan flower, and it's white. And this was the plant. They only had one left. I'm thinking they had different colors earlier in the season when I had visited, and I do remember kind of stopping and looking. But I'm glad I have my own for this summer. Oh, there's a wasp coming up here because he must really like that plant. I hope he doesn't get me. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So for my southern location, part sun to full sun is going to be best. And you will hear me talk about if plants are toxic or not toxic to dogs in this video, and check your own resources. I would hate to say something incorrect and then your dog or pet has a reaction. So this is just what I feel comfortable with for my pet. And some people have different levels of tolerance of what they'll tolerate around their pets, as far as if it's a little bit toxic or just an irritant. So don't go by what I'm saying. This is just me talking out loud about how I'm gonna process these plants. I'm gonna do what I consider too toxic for my dog, and then I'm gonna do definitely don't want in the backyard with my dog. We're gonna divide them that way, and then we'll divide them again by shade versus part sun or full sun. So for this beauty, I've decided backyard with my dog should be okay in part sun. So we're going to put him in the part sun pile and get started. And moving right along. So I thought that this was my bridal veil that I have in the house. It's not, but it is a look-alike. This is small leaf spiderwort. And the one I have in my house is actually Tahitian bridal veil. So this one is probably on the no-go list for pets. And I'm going to keep it here on the front porch probably, because it gets a good amount of shade and it can trail down. Actually, maybe I'll take away all those violas and we will put it in that container or a new container. And then this is in the same family. This is also a spiderwort. If I'm wrong, just correct me. But I think it is in that same family, and it is not a plant that would be pet friendly. So we are going to put him over here as well. I think it's in the wandering Jew family is this plant type spiderwort. Okay, so we've got 2 for the front porch already, and then 1 for the backyard. So let's keep going. I still have to take all these out, but look, there's already a little bee or something trying to fly in there. So let's get these out. Oh, the coleus is just gorgeous. How about we do coleus next? I only bought 3 coleus because, well, I have a lot of coleus already. I even have volunteer plants that self-seeded from last year and are growing, but they're like this big. They're just little babies. And then I have a couple that I started myself but had some stunting due to some poor soil issues. That was horrible to do when I started my seeds. And then I have like 7 coleus that I bought at a student plant sale about a month or so ago. And I don't think I have, well, I might have this variety, but look at how gorgeous the 3 of them together. I mean, this would just make a gorgeous display together, just like that. And I just love them. I love this one. It's got beautiful green shades, and then it's got the really dark purple, which matches so well. Love this guy too. He has the same color family. I did notice when I just took this one out of the pot that an arm broke off. So we're just going to break it all the way off. And what I will do before I plant these guys in the ground or a container, I will take off these bottom leaves and stick this in water. And we will have a whole new plant very, very soon, which is a wonderful thing. Coleus is toxic to dogs, so this cannot go in my backyard, which is a shame. I have a lot of shade. This will go somewhere in the front where I have some shade. I don't know exactly where yet, but if you come back for a garden tour, you will see that eventually. I got these 5 plants to plant together out by my mailbox by the road. And so it'll be like, you know, I'll space them out properly, but I'll have 3 of these lemonade raspberry zinnias, which are also, you know, you can put those around pets, but I need them in full sun, and I need to fix this area down by my mailbox. So I have 3 of those spaced out. Let's see if it recommends spacing 8 to 10 inches apart. So yeah, I'll probably do about, we'll just say 10 to 12 inches apart. And then in the spaces in between the 3 zinnias, I'll put these angelonias, and these are also raspberry. How about that? I didn't even realize that until I got home. So I've got raspberry lemonade zinnia, and then the raspberry angelonia. That'll be so pretty. They get to be similar height, and then maybe I can put some sedum. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put some sedum. I have plenty of that in between these 2 in the front. That'll be so pretty. And then I've got this adorable little wishbone. They're so cute. I have one that is a different color that I bought earlier this year that is like a yellow tone, and it's in my house as a house plant. I can have these in the shade here in the south, and they can also make a wonderful house plant that should be safe for your pets. So I'm thinking with this beautiful guy, because I love that coloring, what I might do is this pot I have here. It may not be enough sun though. I might take my lemon verbena. This was overwintered in my garage from last year. Put it in the back of the pot, then put this in the front. So then when winter rolls around, first frost, right before, I'll bring in that whole pot, which will have my lemon verbena and my wishbone. I might do that. I don't know yet. So this could go in the backyard with the dog in the shade, or you could put it in a container like we talked about. It's so cute. I love it. And this is just a basic purple fountain grass that would be considered annual. For most people, it's like a zone 9 and up for perennial. I'm really close to zone 8. A lot of the things in my ground that can overwinter are a zone 8, but not in a zone 9. So it might be possible with heavy insulation and protection that I could maybe get this to come back. So I don't know if I want to try it in the ground, or we can find a pot somewhere to put it in. Let me think about that. I'm not sure. Really not sure. It would be a great experiment, right? To see if it would come back. But then again, I have to remember to insulate it and do all that. So this will be undecided. I don't know where to put this yet. You can put it around pets, and it's not like it's toxic, but these blades, if the dog tries to eat a lot of them, it could irritate their GI tract. And like this is vanilla grass that I actually keep for Tonto. You can see it's getting ready to flower. Well, not flower, just produce seeds like a grain does. So when these dry out and get hard, I'll have seeds. And so this is called vanilla grass, and it is perennial here. It comes back. It lives in a pot all winter long. We just need to decide on this guy. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the lantana. Lantana is definitely toxic to pets. Well, at least dogs. I don't know about cats, but and it needs full sun, nice hot full sun. So this will definitely be a front yard plant. And this one is bandana red, and I don't know, where do you think I should put it? I may just put it in a pot out there in that bed somewhere by the flocks. I don't know. Definitely can't put it on the porch. There's not enough sun. You know, there is somebody in my neighborhood. They have overwintered lantana successfully. I may look into this one. Maybe if it's a zone 8 and above, I may try. This might be another good experiment. So let's put it with the purple fountain grass. You know, those kind of look pretty together. I think it's like you need a thriller, a spiller, and something else. I can't remember the third one, but this could be our spiller. This could be our, I guess it's thriller. Is this a thriller? It's in the middle, and then we need something else. Yeah, that would look so pretty. That might be an option. And for this cuvia, I think I know where I want to put it, and I'm going to take you and show you right now and see what you think. It's really pretty. I'm finding mixed reports online about toxicity for dogs, so I don't feel comfortable to even try this in the backyard. And I think I have the perfect spot where I really do need a little something like this that could fill in an empty spot and kind of maybe trail down a little bit. So let's go look. So I was thinking right there, I had an empty hole in that container. What do you think? It's very similar color purple to Zaslavia there, so I don't know. Maybe I need a different color. Maybe that lantana would actually pop better there. And I also have rue. It's done flowering, but it was a yellow flower. It's starting to make seed heads. I don't know. It doesn't even stand out there. We're gonna have to find another spot. What do y'all think about under the Sibylla? I don't know if I like that either. No. I'm gonna try it in this container with my white Rose of Sharon, and then there is some self-seeded yarrow. I could put it right in between two plants. I don't know if I like it there either. Honestly, I really don't. This might be a problem. I think I may have found the spot, maybe. It says it really wants moist soil and full sun. So I'm thinking this might work in this container. You can have the whole container all to itself. I'll just have to remember to water it. The only thing I don't like about it here is it looks too much like an evergreen leaf, like some of these guys. So let's keep looking. I think I found this spot. So this is an African daisy that has really roasted here in the sun. What if I swap and put this one in its place, leave the sedum, and just put that in the back where the daisy was? That's the best so far, so I think I'll just leave it there. All we have left are these herbs, and I just got a basic basil, a sage, and a lavender that is called, I can't make out their writing, but I think it's supposed to be gross lavender. I don't know, I have to look this up. It does have a different structure than my other lavenders, so I just went ahead and got it so that I could fill up this tray. And then this is lemon thyme, which I do not need thyme, but I was like, oh well, might as well get it. So that's it. You can see a roly-poly just tried to sneak away from over here. This has been the year of roly-polies, I tell you. So that's it, guys. It's kind of sad now that it's over. And now I have to go pot all this up, but it was fun. It was so much fun. I'm glad I got to share all this with you. Come back for my next garden tour when I'm in these areas where I have all these plants. You will get to see what I did with them. And I do really love these two together, although that lantana could work somewhere else. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great gardening week. Bye.